Alright, this feels a little bit precarious because I have my camera balanced on the teeny tiny edge of my porch. It is officially quieter outside than it is inside during construction, but we're making it work. Hey team, happy Thursday and welcome back finally to my writing vlogs. It's probably for the best that I haven't had a chance to post any of these videos in quite some time with all of the moving stuff because I have not done any writing. This has been the crappiest writing year that I can remember, but there's no time like the present to turn it around. I have been working, I just haven't specifically been putting words on the page. Mostly I have been focusing on outlining because outlining has always been this big scary thing in my mind that I know is going to make my writing process better. I just always seem to avoid doing it, and every time I start a story I wish I'd put in the time to properly do an outline. I never do, I always regret it. For my entire history as a writer, outlining has always felt like the part of the process I should love the most. It's putting together all the pieces, it's the world building, it's creating characters that I'm going to fall in love with. All of it is fun in my head, and then for some reason I am constantly avoiding it. I always tell myself I'm going to do an outline, and then by the time the date turns around that I'm supposed to have started working on the project, I never have one, and I don't want to fall behind, so I just jump in anyway without as much of an outline as I wanted, and things inevitably fall apart because I don't know where things are going. I just get stuck writing all of the things that I know an outline will fix, and yet I never end up doing it. So I'm trying to do things differently now because I know this is the piece that I'm missing. This is what I need to be doing if I want to write faster, if I want to have to edit less. I need to make outlining happen, which obviously is easier said than done, but I am working on it. I have been putting together an outline for a couple of my upcoming projects. One of them I actually worked with someone on who kind of took me through the process. I did 5 chapters at a time with their help, kind of outlining of where the story needed to go, and then I would write out the plot points of what was actually going to happen in the chapter, and then taking it further from there into beats, and that was really helpful, but I can't always have someone holding my hand with an outline, so I need to learn to do it by myself, and I need to learn to do it well. I wish I had answers on why it was that outlining was this big scary thing that I was always avoiding, but I've run out of time to get all introspective on it. I've tried for years, I haven't figured it out, so I just have to rip off the band-aid and do it anyway. I've been trying different options and styles of outlining, kind of jumping in from different points, using beats or using more structured, these are the things that need to happen on the greater plot arc kind of thing. So I'm trying different ways, I'm trying to find a system that works for me. I'm nowhere near there yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm hoping that the next book I write will go more smoothly because I have an outline. I think one of the big things is I need to give myself permission to work on that. It doesn't feel like outlining is writing, even though I know that it is. So every time I try to give myself a couple hours just to shape a story ahead of time, I always feel like I should be writing instead, and that's getting me nowhere. So I am working on shifting my perspective, and in the meantime just working because I cannot wait around anymore, but I also can't keep moving forward without outlines because it always crashes and burns in the end. And I do have something to work from at this point, and I really can't put off writing any longer because it has been way too long. So by the time this video comes up, the writing slump will have officially ended. I'm going to be out of the house for about a week starting on Thursday. I'm filming this video on Tuesday, and I'm going to be away from all of the construction chaos, so there's no time like the present to jump in and start writing again. So I'm saying it now, starting on Thursday, I am starting a 100 days of writing challenge because it just needs to happen. The goal is to write 444 words at least every day because that is the for the words minimum, and I'm going to be jumping into using that website again. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Things are crazy. I am trying to get back into the swing of things. Life and moving has just thrown me way off balance, but I need to get back to writing books because there are so many stories I want to tell, and there is no time like the present. So if you guys have any outlining advice, be sure to leave that for me in the comments down below. That's it for me today, and I will see you all next time.